Hello tarot lovers, this is Mervet from the Egyptian Mystic. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is very interesting. It's all about movies. I have 11 movie based decks and it's quite a huge collection, and I don't think that you will be able to see all these decks in one video. So I know that it's quite a collection, so get started, get something to drink, and we will start our long interesting video, which I hope you will enjoy. So all these decks are based on movies, and I will start with my favorite of all times, the Last Hurricane Tarot, and it's an indie deck which is published by Buffy, and I bought it from Amazon, and it is a stunning and a very dear deck to me. It's based on the novel of The Last Unicorn, which was transformed to a film, and it is a stunning deck, and it has a very special place in my heart because this deck was the first deck that I featured on my channel, and it was quite a nice video. It was my first video, so it has a very special place in my heart. The deck, as you see, the box is so elegant, and I love this purple color, and most of the decks are in purple. I have painted my nails in purple to match the decks that I'm going to feature. So this is the box. The guidebook is very nice. It's really gorgeous, very high quality. And although even if you haven't seen the movie, you will be able to go through the deck and know all the characters and get to know them. It's high quality, as you see, a couple of spreads, and for each card a small image, and how do you say, explanation of the character that was featured. So that is the guidebook, and let's have a look at those stunning cards. First, have a look at the backs. Adorable. It is velvety, and you see those golden borders, and it is gilded in matte gold. Very elegant. I bought this deck six years, I think, 6 years ago, and it was $75 at that time without shipping. So it's not a cheap deck, and I hope it's still available. And the quality is matte, as you see, very nice, and you have lovely golden borders. And this is the Fool, who is the main character, the magician, the young magician. And this is the magician, which taught him all the tools and all the tricks to be a magician. So this is the Fool, and this is the magician. And this is the High Priestess, and if you have a look at her, she was the last unicorn, and she was transformed to a princess later on. And her eyes, you see, each eye there is like an image reflecting what she thinks of. She's thinking of the adventure ahead, and this is her comfort zone where she has to leave it. And it is really a beautiful High Priestess card, which I find one of my favorites. So it's quite a deep, interesting deck. And this is the Empress. This is the Emperor, the owner, who is living in the castle, and he's capturing the unicorns, and she's going to free them. And this is the Hierophant. Two lovers cards. This is one of them, and this is another card. And this is the Chariot, the Strength card, where she's facing the giant. And this is the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune. I love this deck. The Prince, Justice, and the Hanged Man was captured by the witch in the circus. This is the Death card. It's very beautiful. The Temperance, Prince Lear, the Devil, the Tower. Throughout the story, you will see that every card reflects something, and very powerful. It's really done beautifully. This is the Star, the Moon, and this is the Witch, the owner of the circus. This is the Sun, the Judgment card, transforming the last unicorn to the princess, which is beautiful. This is the world. And in this deck is done by 5 artists. So the measures are done by one. Each suit is done by an artist, but you will not feel it because it's really quite cohesive. So this is the Ace of Wands, the 2 of Wands. I love the cards. This is the 3, the Emperor, and this is the 4 of Wands, the 5, the 6 of Wands, beautiful, the 7 of Wands, and the 8. You'll see throughout the cards, you will really feel, when you read the guidebook, you will feel that every card is very well thought of. The Knight, the Queen of Wands, and the King. And then we have the Suit of Cups. So you see, you don't feel that they are done by different artists. This is the 3, and here we have the 4 of Cups and the 5. It's really a gorgeous deck. One of my favorites of all times. The 6 of Cups and the 7, the 8, and look at all those cups. The 9, and beautiful 10 of Cups. The Page, the Knight, the Queen, and the King. The Suit of Swords. This is the Ace, the 2 and 3. Look at this, resting all of them. The 5. Beautiful cards. This is the 7 of Swords. He wants to go and free the unicorn. And this is the 8. Look at this. The 9. Wow. And this is the Page of Swords. When you go through the cards, you will see that the cards are very nice. And the Queen of Swords is one of my favorite cards. And in the story, he's going to kill her, this bird whom she caged for a very long time. And this is the King of Swords. And then the Ace of Coins. Lovely stories, and I love reading with story decks because they really put you in a meditative mood. You feel uplifted and as if you're going to another world. So I do love story decks and movie decks and fairy tale decks very much. It's my favorite topic. Also with fairies. And this is the Queen of Coins and the King. So this is my favorite, the last unicorn deck of all times. It's just not easy to shuffle because it's, you know, they don't slide well. But anyhow, it's not a deck that I use all the time because it's so dear to me. I mean, it's quite elegant, and I like to keep it. I always get it out and have a look at those gorgeous cards. So that was the last unicorn. And I have a large collection of Insight Editions decks. Let me start with this one. Buffy the Vampire Slayer Tarot and Guidebook. And it is by Insight Editions. So follow the wisdom of Buffy, Willow, Xander, Spike, and others with this beautifully illustrated tarot deck inspired by the beloved series Buffy the Vampire Slayer, featuring beautiful original illustrations of Buffy, Summers, Giles, Angel, and the rest of the Scoobies as classic tarot characters. Beautiful and interesting, and look at the packing. Gorgeous, lovely, lovely. Written by Casey Gilly and illustrated by Carl James Mountford. And the box is elegant and the colors are gorgeous, as you see. Look at this box. Very, very elegant. I love the quality. This is the guidebook. Look, purple with illustrations and lovely large illustration and explanations on the other part. It's really done very elegantly and very high quality. And the cards are amazing. Look at those bags. Look at those bags, gorgeous. And I edged it in purple, as you see. Look at this. I'm so proud of my edging. And before I show you the cards, I want you to see the color palette. All the cards are purples and white, black, and red. I never thought of mixing red and purple, but it turned out very elegant and very beautiful. So this is a very nice high quality deck. Look at this. I really am very proud of the new way of the turn. I want to put the words properly, that the new decks are very nicely packed and are in a very good condition. The cards are gorgeous, very high quality, and the packing is really something, not like older decks. So let's have a look at those cards. This is the Fool and the Magician, the High Priestess, the Empress. It's an easy deck, the Emperor, the Hierophant, beautiful Lover's card, and the Chariot is very interesting. Strength, the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, Justice, the Hanged Man, Death. Look at this. Temperance, the Devil, the Tower. Love the art, and it's really stunning. The Star, the Moon, the Sun, Judgment, and the World. Lovely cards, and when you get you read the guidebook, you will be fully informed about the stories. If you haven't seen the series, I myself haven't seen it, but I really felt very acquainted with the characters. Ace of Stakes. The Stakes is the suit of wands, the 2. So it follows the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, and it's really very easy to use and for beginners. The Sunnydale, 5, the 6, the 7, beautifully illustrated. The 9, the 10, the Page, the Knight, the Queen, and the King. I love the art. It's gorgeous, really stunning. Chalices is the suit of cups, and the characters are done beautifully, and it gives me the feeling of all the guidebook give me the feeling of the whole story, and I feel that I'm really in somewhere else. This is the 8 of Chalices, 9. Of course, you have to, these decks, you have to be using the guidebook, and it's so helpful. Although the images are very easy, but still the guidebooks are very important. The Scythes is the suit of swords, very close to the RWS, and it's really easy. 8, the 9, and 10. The Page, the Knight, the Queen, very nice Queen, and the King. Then we have the suit of Pentacles. The colors are done beautifully, really. Red and purple, I've never thought of using these two colors together, but it is done beautifully. Even the borders are different from each card to the other. I'm really very impressed. And it's perfect to be used during this time of the year, during autumn. What's this? This is the one, the King of Scythes, King of Swords. Well, that's a message. So, another card, I think, is turned upside down. No. Yes. So, look at my edging. I'm so proud. So, that was the Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And actually, Insight Editions have done a very good job of these decks. This is the second one. And I have a deck that no one talks about. It's the Movie Tarot. And this is a very nice deck. It's done by, published by lawrenceking.com, and this deck is based on movies, on stars, the characters that we all know. This is the box, and I have to show you the guidebook because you will then know each character, why is it picked and from which movie. These are the cards, and those are the backs. I'm not a fan of the backs. I haven't edged it. They are thick, very thick, and they are, you see the bow like this. I don't know how can I get rid of this. It's not so easy. That's something that I really don't like, but the cards are stunning and I have not edged it. We have to go through the guidebook. You see introduction and the hero's journey. All the cards are really picked beautifully, interpreting the cards, and then here we have the measures. This is the Fool, who is Tom Hanks as Forrest Gump in Forrest Gump. This is the Fool. So it's really beautiful. I am so happy with the characters that they were picked. And this is the Magician, Matt Damon as Mark Whitney in The Martian. This is the Magician. And the High Priestess, Winona Ryder as Lydia Deetz in Beetlejuice. That's the High Priestess. Look at the card. And of course, Elizabeth Taylor in Cleopatra as the Empress. I love the image. It's beautiful. And this is Al Pacino as Tony Montana in Scarface, the Emperor. I love Al Pacino. And of course, Marlon Brando as Vito Corleone and The Godfather as the Hierophant. Wow! That's why I'm so impressed by this, and I want to read all the characters so that you will feel the deck. The Lovers, Heath Ledger and Jake Gyllenhaal as Ennis Del Marand Jack Twist in Brokeback Mountain. I haven't seen this book, this video. And of course, Gladiator, Russell Crowe as Maximus in the Gladiator. And this is the Chariot. Look at this. Very appropriate characters. Clint Eastwood in Unforgiven. Look at this. For Justice. Wow. Very nicely picked. Meryl Streep in Out of Africa as the Hermit. And then the Wheel of Fortune, Christopher Lloyd in Back in the Future as the Wheel of Fortune. Sigourney Weaver in Alien as the Strength card. The Hanged Man in Dancer in the Dark. Jork. I haven't seen this movie. And Jake Gyllenhaal, Donnie Darko, and I like this one. Morgan Freeman in Shawshank Redemption, in Temperance. The Devil, Salma Hayek from Dusk Till Dawn. Look at this, the Devil. And the Star, Samuel Jackson. No, this is the Tower. The Tower. Samuel Jackson in Pulp Fiction. And this is the Star. Judy Garland in A Star Born. Very nice characters. David Bowie in Labyrinth. Julie Andrews in the Sound of Music. Wow, yes, Julie, that's a beautiful movie. Uma Thurman in Kill Bill. And The World, The Fifth Element. So all the cards are really, all of them are stars and movies, and it's really, it takes you to another world. And then the aces and the all the aces and the court cards are also picked from characters and movies, and then The rest of the minors are Pip. It's a Pip deck, but I love it. It's really beautiful, and it's nice that they are not characters because it makes it more readable. So this is the Page of Wands, the Knight, the Queen, and the King of Wands. And when you go through the deck, you will know all those famous artists. And then we have the Suit of Cups, which is, as I told you, it's a Pip deck. I heard some people complain about this, but I really don't mind. The Page of Cups, the Knight, the Queen of Cups, and the King of Cups. And the Ace of Swords, wow. And then we have here the Suit of Swords, as you see. Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the King. The Ace of Coins. And then we have the Suit of Coins, all the minors. And then the Page, the Knight, the Queen, and the King. So it is quite interesting. And as I told you, I'm loving that the minors are not characters, because this makes it more readable. So you know that this is like a small a situation, and those are the characters and those are the measures. So I find it very readable. Do you think I should edge it or not, or I keep it like this? So it's a very unique deck, and I have not seen it at all. I only saw it on Ethany's channel, and that's why and she's the one who made me buy it, because she was talking very well, praising this deck. Now let's move on, and let me show you this Disney deck, Alice in Wonderland tarot deck. And I have like 5 decks about Alice in Wonderland. So this is the one that is based, is done by Insight Editions, and I really like it very much. I was so tempted to buy it, and I kept, I told myself I have many of them, but I could not resist. This is the lovely box, very nice. The cards are stunning with those beautiful backs. The guidebook is very nice, as you see, a large page. The image is really large, and you can read in the guidebook explanations. So let's have a look at those lovely cards. The backs, I edged it in yellow. Look at this. Wow, I'm loving my edging. And the card stock is very nice. This is Alice as the Fool, the Magician, and the Mystery, the High Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor. I love the borders, I love the art, the Hierophant, the Pair as the Lovers, the Chariot, the Strength card, the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, Justice, very nice card, and Suspension for the Hanged Man, Transformation, Death, and this is Temperance, Temptation for the Devil, the Tower, the Star. I like the art so much. The Moon, the Sun card, Judgment, the World, and Suit of Flowers is the Suit of Wands, and you will see beautiful flowers. And I really like Pip decks. Many people complain about Pip decks, but if you learn to read with them, they are very easy to use, and they give you very clear messages. And then the Page of Flowers, the Knight of Flowers, beautiful Queen, and the King. Lovely cards. Teacups is the Suit of Cups, and they are it's really lovely. 5, the 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The Page of Teacups, the Knight, the Queen of Teacups, and the King. Then the spears is the suit of swords, as you see. And the page of spears, the knight, the queen of spears. I love it. I love it. She's pointing her finger to the queen of hearts. And then the king of spears. Hedgehogs is the suit of pentacles. And it's really beautiful. Look at this. Lovely. Very pretty. And this is the page, the knight, the queen, and the king. It's a lovely, friendly deck and very sweet. Look at this. And it's really, it shuffles beautifully, and the card stock is very good. And I'm again praising Insight Editions for really doing lovely decks. And then the rest of the decks are all of them Insight Editions. Let me show you this very new deck. Which one should I? Yes, the Valence. The Valence Disney Valence Tarot deck and guidebook. It's lovely, as you see. Illustrated by Ellie Goldwine. And look at the box. Sense your destiny with this official tarot deck based on Disney's most dastardly Valence, featuring original art of Maleficent, Ursula, Captain Hook, and other notorious ne'er-do-wells from popular Disney films throughout the years. And this is really a very nice idea. I loved it. I loved using this deck. Look at this. Green and purple. Wow. The boxes, as I told you, are really stunning. This is the guidebook. You will see. Very nice guidebook. And the cards, those are the backs. I edged it in purple. Look at this. I'm so proud of my edging. Really, look at this. Love, love, love. And then this is the Fool, the Magician, the High Priestess, and you will see in the characters, and this is the Empress. She captured Rapunzel, and this is the Emperor, the Hierophant. Lovely characters, and True Love, the Chariot, Strength, the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, Justice, the Hanged Man, Death, Temperance, the Devil, the Tower, where Rapunzel was captured, the Star, Mirror on the Wall, who is the prettiest of all, and this is the Star card, the Moon, the Sun, Judgment, and the World. So this deck takes you to places. It's really wonderful, and I enjoyed working with it. The 6, the 7, the 8, the 9, and the 10. Beautiful deck. Page of Wands, the Knight, the Queen of Wands, the King, Ace of Cups, 2, 3, the 4. Look at this beautiful 5 of Cups. I like it. And this is the 8, the 9, the 10, the Page of Cups, the Knight. I like the choices of the characters. This is the Queen of Cups and the King. And then the Swords. I saw this deck on a couple of channels and I really liked it. I loved the 4 of Swords, the 5, the 6. Look at the 7 of Swords. And this is Scar in the Lion King, 8 of Swords. Very beautiful, very nicely picked, the characters. Knight of Swords, the Queen, and the King. This is Ace of Coins. Very nice. 4, the 5. Look at this 6 of Coins. Well, many stories, and you see here lots of stories about this. Is the Lion King, the 9, the 10, Page, the Knight, the Queen, and King. So the Valence, Disney Valence Tarot deck is very nice, and I've seen it on a couple of channels, and I really enjoyed using it. So you have to get one of those decks and let me know which one did you like most. And let's move on. I still have many decks to share. And then let me show you this deck, the Labyrinth Tarot deck. It's lovely. The foreword by Brian Froud. So discover the secrets of the labyrinth with this official tarot deck inspired by Jim Henson's cult classic film starring David Bowie, featuring Sarah, Jareth, Hoagie, and more as classic tarot characters in original illustrations. This deck also includes a foreword from Brian Froud, artist and production designer on the original film. So I was really impressed. The art is by Thomas Hijo, and foreword by Brian Froud, words by Minerva Siegel. The box is gorgeous. The deck is stunning, very dark and beautiful. Look at this. And this was the first deck that I bought to complete this series. The Labyrinth deck was my first. So this is the guidebook, introduction, and the foreword by Brian Froud. And as you see here, the characters, look at this. A large image and then the explanation. Why was this character picked? And this deck is very elegant, dark and elegant. And I was impressed by the backs. The backs are one of the most beautiful backs. And I edged it in dark red, as you see. I'm so proud. I love edging my decks. Look at this. And with this beige or grayish background and the quality of the cards, it's gorgeous. It's really very, very elegant. So this is the Fool. It's a dark deck. And this is the Magician, the High Priestess. Beautiful dark deck. I love the Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant. Really, the art is stunning, and the cards, the colors are very nice. The Dancers, elegantly dark, and this is the Chariot. It has this vintage feel to it. Strength, the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, Justice, the Hanged Man. I haven't seen the movie. Fate, for Death, Temperance, the Daemon, for the Devil. Lovely Tower card, very beautiful. The Star, the Moon, the Sun, beautiful. Judgment, the World. And what is so elegant and lovely is the minors. This is Ace of Poles, and look at those poles. Very beautiful. I'm in love. Really, I love it. It's gorgeous. Very high quality, superb. And the card stock is great. This is the Page of Poles, the Knight of Poles, which is the Suit of Wands, the Queen, and the King. And then Pots, the Suit of Water. And you will see lovely, strange pots. I love it. The minors are really stunning. 9 and 10. Then the Page, the Knight. This is a very elegant deck. Queen of Pots and King of Pots. And then Feathers. This is the Ace of Feathers. Wow. Look at the colors and the art. I love the minors. Very beautiful. Lovely, lovely, lovely. the Page of Feathers, the Knight of Feathers, lovely Queen of Feathers, and the King. Wow. And then the Junk is the Suit of Pentacles, and look at this. I don't want to keep saying this, but the minors are really gorgeous. Very clever. This is the 9, and then Page of Junk, Knight of Junk, Queen of Junk, and the King of Junk. So this is a very elegant, well done deck, the Labyrinth, and it's really amazing. And then let me show you another deck. Now let's move on, and I have this beautiful deck, which is the Wizard of Oz tarot deck, and this is my newest deck. And explore your past, present, and future along the yellow brick road with Dorothy, Toto, the Cowardly Lion, the Tin Man, the Scarecrow, and the rest of the gang from over the rainbow during your next tarot reading. This fully illustrated tarot deck and comprehensive guidebook features original illustrations that match characters from the film with classic tarot archetypes, making it a fresh interpretation of a traditional tarot deck. And this is lovely. The Wizard of Oz, I've read the story, but I have never seen the movie, and that's why I bought this deck, and I'm really happy. It's one of the most beautiful decks. It's written by Frika Davis, illustrated by David Orto. Let me show you this gorgeous deck because I was really impressed. So this is the box. Very elegant, very beautiful. That's the box. Those are the cards, the backs. This is the guidebook. Quite interesting. You see a large image of the card and explanations, and then through the deck you will know the characters if you haven't seen the movie. So that's the deck. And I will show you some of the most beautiful cards. These are the backs. I love green. I do love green. Is one of my favorite colors. And the cards, many of them are brown and the rest are colored like this. So those are the brown cards. I didn't know, but I've read that these were the ones before meeting the wizard. And the rest of the cards are during the adventure. So I decided to edge all the decks in green and the brown cards in brown, and it turned out so beautiful and elegant. The cards have very nice quality, superb, and it shuffles beautifully and it's lovely. This is the Fool, that's her, and this is the Magician, the Wizard, the High Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Kindred, which is the Lover's card, the Chariot, the Strength card, the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune. I love this deck. This deck is really stunning. That is Justice, colorful and elegant and very powerful. That's the Hanged Man, the Death card, Temperance, the Devil, the Tower, and then the Star, the Moon, the Sun, Judgment, the World. So she's at home and looking at how to be enchanted. I mean, that's her adventure. And then the Brooms is the Suit of Wands. This is the Ace. And then the Two of Brooms, the Three, lovely cards. And when you read from the guidebook, you will really find that all these cards are quite amusing. This is the 7, the 8. It's perfect for beginners, if you follow the guidebook, and this is the 9, the 10, the colors and the art is really beautiful. The page, the knight, the queen, and the king. Ace of Cans, suit of water, and very lovely. This is the 4, the 5, and the 6 of Cans. Choices for the 7 and the 8. Leaving behind her comfortable life, and this is the 9 of Cans. The 9, the 8, the 10, the page, the knight, the queen, and the king of Cans. Spears is the suit of swords. I really love the art, and look at this, Dorothy. And then here is 5, the 6. Where is this? This is the 6, yes. And this is the 7. I really love the art. 8, the 9, and 10. The page, the knight, the queen of spears. I love this card very much, and this is the king. Bricks is the suit of pentacles. And what I like most about this deck is the how you could fit the characters to match the tarot cards, and it's done very cleverly. I also love the cards, the art, and I love the colors, and I was so attracted to this lovely deck. I'm so happy that I got it. Queen of Bricks and the King. This is one of the most beautiful decks that came out this year, and it's very new to my collection, and I'm so proud of my edging. Love, love, love the edging. And it's very clever. This is a very smart and clever deck, and that was the Wizard of Oz. And Insight Editions, really, they have done a very good job. I have many other decks of them, and I really like the production. Now, Hocus Pocus. This is another deck about a Disney film, the Hocus Pocus. So into your tarot practice with this official tarot deck inspired by Disney's classic film Hocus Pocus, featuring beautiful original illustrations of Max and Danny Dennison, the Sanderson sisters, Thackeray Binks, and many more as classic tarot characters. And look at this box, lovely, written by Minerva Siegel and Tori Schaffer, illustrated by Dread. And I really like everything about this deck. Look at this lovely box, all in purple, and these are lovely cards. This is the guidebook. Look at this, very elegant, really very elegant. This is the guidebook. You see a large image, and then the cards, explanation of the cards, which is really was very helpful. And let me make some space, and then look at those cards. Those are the backs, and I decided to edge it in green to match this border. I love it. Look at this, very elegant and very nicely done. So that is the Fool, and also the cardstock is like velvety matte, and it's really superb, very nice to have in your hands. This is, I love the borders. This is the Fool and the Magician. This is the High Priestess. I love this deck. I've done many readings with this. And this is the Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant, and the Lovers. He gave her his phone number, and this is the Chariot. Lovely characters. And this is the Strength card, the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune. So using the guidebook will help a lot to go through the characters, but it's a very readable deck. Justice, Suspension, and then transformation for the death card. Where is the, yes, and then temperance, the master for the devil, the tower, the star, the moon, the sun, judgment, the world, ace of candles. Candles is the suit of wands, two of candles, three of candles, four, the five. Look at the cards, very beautiful, lovely collection of candles. And this is the 9 and the 10, the page of candles, the knight, the queen, and the king. Ace of potions, the suit of cups, and as you see, it's really very nicely illustrated, and it really reads beautifully. 6 of potions, dead man's tools, wow. The 7 of potions. I like the art, very sarcastic, and this is the 9 and 10, quite funny. These decks uplift my mood, really. It makes me feel happy, and I do use them when I'm not feeling so well. They are funny, they take you to places, and really it's the best way to to uplift your mood. So I find these decks, these different styles of decks, especially those about fairies, are very helpful. They are not childish and shallow. They are really nice, and you use them a lot. There are times when you find that this is one of the best decks that you could turn to, and it gives you very clear readings and straightforward, especially those ones. The page of pumpkins, the knight of pumpkins, the queen, and the king. So this is a very nice deck to use during Halloween, and I'm really loving this deck. Hocus Pocus, those are the backs, and my edging with the borders, love, love, love. Very elegant. So let's move on, and let me show you another deck. The packing is gorgeous, really very nice. And then I have 2 decks, the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot decks, and this is the Funko edition, and this is the first edition, and it is really very nice. Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. Explore your past, present, and future with this official tarot deck inspired by Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, featuring original art of Jack, Sally, and all their friends from Halloween Town. So, very nice, very elegant, and it was a bestseller. So that was the first deck that I got, and it's really lovely. Look at this gorgeous deck. This is the box from the inside. Lovely, look at this, very elegant. And then the guidebook and the cards, explanations of the card. Love the style, love the art, everything about it is really, really stunning. Look at this, very elegant. And the cards, gorgeous backs, and I edged it in purple to match the borders. Look at this, it is really stunning. I'm loving it. And the card stock is very nice. This is the Fool, the Magician, the High Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Lovers. It's a very funny deck with high sense of humor. This is the Chariot, the Strength card, perfect to be used during Christmas and Halloween. This is the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, Justice, The Hanged Man. The art is so childish and funny. Temperance. And let me show you the Devil, the Tower, the Star, the Moon, the Sun, Judgment, the World, and the Candles, the Suit of Wands. Quite readable and very, very funny. And this is the rest of the cards. Really beautiful. I'm enjoying these decks very much. And whenever a deck is released, I'm going to have a nice, I'm going to add to my collection. This is the Page, the Knight, the Queen, and King. I have a very eclectic taste and I like variety of decks. And the more you collect, the more you feel you understand, because you see different views and different interpretation. I like art also. So you feel really that it's a very nice window to the world. This is the Needles, the Suit of Needles. This is the 3, the 4, 5 of Needles, 6. Stitching her scars, very nice. The 7, the 8 of Needles, the 9 and 10. This is the Page, the Knight, the Queen, and the King. Then the Presence is the Suit of Pentacles. This is the 3, the 4, very funny, the 5, 6, very beautiful. This is nice. The 7, I love it. Look at this one too. I really like it. And this is the 10. Page of Presents, very cute. The Knight, the Queen, and King. So that is this was a bestseller, and it was really I saw it on many channels. That's the Nightmare Before Christmas. And I got this deck, which is the same, based on the same story, but with the Funko style, which are special like dolls. Now let the citizens of Halloween Town guide your tarot practice with this new sumptuously illustrated Funko edition of the illustrated tarot deck, inspired by the classic animated film Disney, Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. The iconic holiday film Disney, Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, is now a Funko tarot deck and guidebook, offering a frightful but friendly take on the traditional tarot deck. This is really, really very nice, and it is, let me tell you, written by Minerva Siegel, illustrated by Murillo Cleto. And let's see this deck. It's very funny. This is the box, lovely purple, and I love it. Very nice quality. This is the these are the cards. This is the guidebook. Quite interesting, really. And that's the explanations, and very little introduction, but quite useful. And let's see the cards. Those are the backs, and that's my edging. Same color, same tone. Look at this. Proud, proud, proud. And this is the Fool. The same images, but with different style, with the Funko style. And I found it very helpful and very cute. I'm loving it. Maybe I should once have them side by side. And you can see the difference. This is the Lovers. Maybe I'll do that later on. But because now, or should I do it now? I don't know. Maybe I should do it. Maybe it's a good idea. Okay, so this is I should have done that from the beginning. Now these are the two decks in case you want to buy one. The pack, the edging, and let's see. So the Fool, the Magician, I love this one. And this is the High Priestess. The High Priestess. They are not easy to, because they are matte, they stick together. This is the Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Lovers, the Chariot. Which one do you like? Please let me know. No, this is the Chariot. Yes, this is the Strength card. Okay, I told you they stick together. This is the Hermit. I'll be more careful. This is the Wheel of Fortune. Justice. These cards are a bit thicker. This is much better quality. The Hanged Man. These are thinner. And this is the Death card. Temperance. Temperance. The Devil. Love this Devil. Love this Devil. The Tower. And this is the Star. The Moon. I love this card. The Moon. And this is the Sun. Very beautiful. Judgment. And this is, oh, I told you they stick together. This is the World. Some of the cards are like, anyhow, I'll do that later. So that's the Ace of Candles. The Two of Candles. I would love to know your opinion. Let me know which one did you prefer. This is the Four, the Five. This is very cute, but this is a bit, this is original, you know. Each of them has its own energy. This is the Six of Candles. The Seven. Ah, this is very nice. The Eight. Very nice. I like the minors here more. The Nine of Candles. The 10. And then the Page. The Knight. The Queen of Candles. And the King. Ace of Potions. 2, 3. I would love to know what you see. Look at this. And then, oh, I love this one. This is the Five of Potions. The 6. They are different, and I'm happy that I have them both. The 7, the 8, the 9, and the 10. Oh, the Page is very cute. Yes. The Knight. The Queen. And the King. Then this is the Suit of Needles. This is the Ace. Now they are really very sticky. The 2, 3. Ah, yes. And the 4. Look at this. 5. The 6. Oh, I like this. The 7. The 8. They are different, you know. Each of them has a special energy. The Page. Oh, I like this Knight very much. The Knight. And then we have the Queen. Look at this. Very cute. And the King. Ah, this is really funny. Then this is the Ace of Presents. Very nice. And this is the 2. Where's the 3? This is the Two of Presents. And then This is the Three of Presents. They don't shuffle easily. They are very sticky. And this is the 4 and 4. I think this is nice for you. Maybe if you want to buy one of them, you have to compare the decks, and now you can see which one do you like. And I'm so looking forward to you to tell me which one did you like, and if you have any of them. This is the 8 of Presents, the 9, and you don't have to have both, of course. Don't be as crazy as me. And this is the Page, the Knight, the Queen, and the King. So these two decks are the Nightmare Before Christmas. Now, side by side. The last deck that I want to talk about, and now this is the 11th deck. That's the House of the Dragon, and this is my newest, no, the Tarot of Oz Magic. Yeah, this is the one before the last. Game of Thrones, House of Dragon, and this is the book. The deck is very nice. It's written by Erica Davis, art by Thomas Hijo, and you will find some similarity with the Labyrinth deck because they are both by the same artist. So this is the box, very elegant, and as I told you, you will see this elegantly dark. This is the guidebook, you see, and these are the characters, very nicely done, and the cards are very beautiful. I've been edging it yesterday so that I can show it to you. Those are the backs, lovely backs, and I edged it in green like this one because red would make it very dark and it would look like the Labyrinth deck. So I wanted to do some difference. So I decided to make it in green, to edge it in green, and I'm happy by my edging. And so this is the Fool, and the same vintage feel to the cards. Very high quality. This is the Magician, the High Priestess, the Empress. Very beautiful. This is a gorgeous deck, and I have not seen it on any channel. This is the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Lovers, the Chariot, and this is the Strength card, the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, Justice. Those are the characters of the movie, the Hanged Man, Death, Temperance. Very nicely illustrated, and it's really super quality. This is the Tower. I love the Tower. Look at the art. And the Star. This is a stunning deck, one of the best. This is the Moon, the Sun, Judgment, the World, and Ace of Dragons. Look at those lovely minors. The art and the coloring is gorgeous. Very pretty, really very pretty. And then we have here the Page of Dragons. This is the Knight, the Queen, and the King. Tank cards are the Cups. You see, very beautiful art. I'm really impressed. The lines, the art is so elegant. It has this vintage feel to it, and the cards are very high quality. The card stock. Page of 10 cards. That's the Knight, the Queen, and the King. Then the Blades, the Suit of Swords. Very nice. This is the Page, the Knight, the Queen, and the King. The Crowns, the Suit of Pentacles. And now look at this art. It's really gorgeous, very elegant, beautiful, beautiful. And then the Page, the Knight, the Queen, and the King. So that was the House of Dragon, the last deck the last the last movie deck, and I have shown you 11 decks. I'm so happy with this collection, and I hope you enjoyed it and liked it. So eager to know your comments and if you have any of these decks. Thank you so much for being here. And if you have any suggestions, I would really love to know what would you like to see, because this helps me improve my channel, helps me to know your opinion, and I'm open to all suggestions. Thank you so much, and bye.